Hi everyone! Today we're making filler cards. You'll need adhesive, the die cuts, project life cards, cutting tools, word stickers, washi stickers, and dimensional embellishments for this DIY embellishment. For this embellishment, the foundation piece is pretty obvious. It's one of the project life cards. You can use it vertically or horizontally. I'm picking a bunch that I like. Whether I like the colors or I like the sentiment, I decided to just pick a bunch to start with. For this one, I decided to add on my own sentiment label that I had cut out from a previous Project Life card, so you'll see it on another side, but I liked this bright yellow grid and I thought the hello looked great right in the middle of it. When I make these, I think about how I can use these to fill in those holes I have in my Project Life album. Sometimes I just don't have the right number of pictures to fill it up, or I don't really have a lot of journaling I want to include. So I like to make sure I have a bunch of these filler cards on hand to fill in those spaces. To add some more color to that yellow grid card, I did add two pink punch out stars that I had underneath the hello sentiment. Now moving on to my next one, this believe. I don't really think I will have anything that makes me want to use the word believe, so I am going to cover up that sentiment and replace it with a different one, and I picked out the word happy also from another Project Life card that had that sentiment on it. And then I move on to the next card, and I had these geometric diamonds on the bottom, but I figured I wasn't going to use them, so I again just covered them up. So sometimes we get Project Life cards where they have sentiments that just don't apply, or you just don't feel like they are applicable for a lot of generic reasons. And that's when I usually like to change up what it says. And to do that easily is just to cover it up with something different. So that's my technique for a lot of it. I'm also varying how I lay out these filler cards. Sometimes I will leave the gigantic journaling space in case I want to use that card for journaling. Other times I do just center the pieces or the additional embellishments I'm adding right in the middle, and it will be a true filler card. I also like when I cut out the sentiment from another card and use it on top of the same card. As you can see, this great day, I'm putting it directly on top of the great day underneath. It kind of gives it a nice like pop-up scenario. So, because if anyone looks underneath, it says exactly the same thing. It's just kind of neat in my opinion. A lot of these cards I ended up using the days of the week on them. I think I had like a Monday earlier, now I have a Friday, and I think those would be great, especially when I do my Project Life. It's not daily, it's just random days that I take pictures on. So if it just happens to be a Friday or Saturday, I can use those cards as well. A lot of the cutouts I did, of course, are from the same collection, and I think the colors match really well that way. It also makes it easier in terms of making sure everything coordinates. So whenever I make these embellishments, I tend to try to use all of them from the same collection, and it just flows better in general. My next cards are these cards with old telephones on them, and we don't use those anymore. So my technique is, again, just to cover them up with something else. So I picked up the scallop circle and decided I would just put a different sentiment on top. And I think I ended up picking Sunday, so that works. And then for both of them, I used the scallop circle and just put a different type of sentiment on top. And then it kind of gives it a whole new life, because I probably would have just discarded those cards since like telephone wasn't applicable, but now I can use them, and all I had to do was cover them up with other elements of the pack that I enjoyed. So after my paper editions, I will go through the rest of my embellishments that I have taken out, such as those washi stickers, the other dimensional embellishments to decorate, but that's pretty much how I make my own filler cards and add on just a little bit to make them pop a little bit more than they would had I just left them alone. Another fun part to making DIY embellishments is to add the dimensional elements like enamel dots. I also add puffy stickers. Right now I think I realized some of my filler cards just didn't have enough elements or paper elements to it, so I'm just adding a few on to give it some more contrast. And that's pretty much my process. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can make your own, because I'm sure for those that like doing Project Life also have a ton of leftover cards, and you can definitely make use of them by cutting them up and just making matching elements or matching embellishments to go with those cards. And that sums up my series for this DIY embellishment with Project Life cards. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make a variety of embellishments so that you can use them, whether it's for your Project Life or another pocket page type of layout. The embellishments, the smaller ones, are definitely versatile. You can use them on any kind of layout, whether it's for pocket pages or even a 12 by 12. And I tend to like to use them for anything that it will go along with. So thanks for joining me today. If you like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see other types of videos that I make, please subscribe. I have a lot new ones coming up. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.